out. I know you and I are both big basketball fans, and when West Virginia is playing, and maybe I'll have a couple of my friends over from the church and some guys, and when we're getting blown out, it's just not a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Everything's more fun when it's close.
I got to go to a football game last year, and yeah, we watched a blowout, and it was our team that got blown out. We just had a good time with the kids. We'd never done it before, but.
All right, so the Green Gators, they're at the end of their first quarter as well. The score now is 16-0 over the Bulldogs, and we hope that you stay with us all day today. Right after the Headbusters, we're going to have the KFL Super Bowl right here on field number 2. Or field number 1, sorry. I spent 2 years on field number 2, and I still get that backwards. So I apologize. Any misinformation today is completely unintentional.
Well, after you're here 4 or 5 days, 6 days, not as much sleep. I was feeling it yesterday afternoon. I did not feel like I was announcing very well.
All right, Lincoln gets the snap. He hands it to Delaney. He heads off to the left side of the field. He stiff arms one man. He breaks through another, and then it's Josh Keller, number 13, just shoves him out of bounds.
Pretty dangerous there. He was in the end zone down here for a while. If they had been able to bring him down, could have gotten a safety there, but he powers through, gets the outside, but just barely gets just a few yards.
Indeed. All right, Gators back on the field.
You know, that turnover for the Raptors, pretty costly, but they did a great job bouncing back and getting that score.
All right, Lincoln takes it. He hands it off to Delaney. He's met immediately. Oh, my goodness. Aris Diaz is the one who takes him down. That kid is, I mean, look at the size difference. It's incredible that he solo tackled Delaney. Crazy.
We have an important 4th and 1 over here now.
All right, Carlisle takes it, and he keeps
he's going
forward. No one's able to bring him down, so that's going to be good enough for the first. Good job by the Bulldogs. They're not quitting. They're continuing to fight, and that's what you want to see.
Absolutely. Don't give up. You're just in the second quarter, lots of time.
Oh, yeah. You never know what's going to spark that comeback, but it won't be sparked if you quit, you know?
Absolutely. Very important 4th down here for the Knights. I believe they're going to go for it. 4th and 1.
Oh, they're going for it. And I'm going to say it's going to be there we go. We're going back down to the south end of the field. Bulldogs have put together a nice drive. Carlisle under center. He takes it. He looks back to pass. He's looking for Kavanaugh. He decides to keep it himself. He rolls outside. He's brought down by number 55 of the Green Gators. So number 55.
Noah Bridge.
Noah with the nice tackle. Back to the Super Bowl. Lincoln hands it to Delaney. Delaney hands it back to him. He's like, no, it's your ball. No, it's your ball. And
that did not work.
I'm not sure if that was designed or looking at the coaches, I'm going to say that's not what was supposed to happen. When everybody's shrugging their shoulders, that's normally not the way it was supposed to go.
Not a good sign there. And costly mistake there. Lost about 4 yards, 4 or 5 yards there on that play.
That's tough, and we're almost at the halfway point in the second quarter. All right, back to the other end. King with the carry goes up the right side of the field. So Bulldogs inching closer towards the end zone. Delaney takes the direct snap. He goes off the left side of the field.
He's got
breaks
some room.
through one
He's
tackle,
pushing
two
through.
tackles.
He's pushing through.
He's dragging three men. He's dragging 4 men.
Finally break it down.
He gets the first down, but holy cow. He was determined on that play to get to the end zone.
You know,
and he almost got there.
They had stopped him quite a few times, and he just decided not this play, and it took 4 of them to bring him down.
We would have to see the review on that. I know that top 10 plays are normally, touchdowns, but he was literally at one point carrying 3 kids. Because even though they're all about the same age, they look like children compared to him.
all the way down the 7-yard line, looks about like 8-yard line. So tremendous carry there for Delaney.
All right, King got the carry, but he's met immediately. We'll wait to see the jersey number. That's Gideon York, quarterback. This is going to bring down 3rd and goal for the Bulldogs. Back to the Super Bowl. Delaney takes it again, and he pushes through, and he's into the end zone.
Touchdown!
That's a touchdown. Delaney would not be denied on this drive. He carried 3 men the play before, and on that one, he plowed through the entire Raptor defense into the end zone for the score.
Excellent running there by Delaney. And if you're the Raptors, you just got to get down low and get them by the feet.
All right, Carlisle takes the snap. He looks to throw. He does throw it, and it's intercepted. That's number 5, Drew Walton, with the interception. So I believe that's correct. Yes, it's Drew Walton. Sometimes I remember the numbers, and I get the names wrong. All right, on the 2-point attempt, it's no good for the
bobbled that handoff or snap. And the Raptors were all over that. Excellent stop there by the Raptors. We are just in a battle over here in this Super Bowl. Both teams giving it their all.
Yes, they are. And that was a nice drive by the Bulldogs, but it was stopped by the interception. So here we go. 14-8, 5:12 remaining in the Headbusters Super Bowl. Let's see if they're able to finish the job. All right, just waiting for them to start.
The Raptors here, the Knights have to be careful. They got caught off guard with the long pass in that last possession by the Raptors.
There's a snap. It's given to Keller. He's off the left end of the field, and he's taken out of bounds. It's a little bit past the original line of scrimmage. Clock will tick. We'll go back. York takes the snap. He hands it to Walton. Walton's off the right side of the field. He gets a little bit past the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and long. All right. They're lining up between the Raptors and the Black Knights. Raptors trying to respond, and Brother Jeremiah, we can't emphasize enough how you end the half and you start the next half, how that can really flip a game. That's exactly what we saw between these two yesterday. The Black Knights had the lead. They thought so right before halftime. Raptors were able to score. So these last 4 minutes in the Super Bowl are going to be critical. The last 4 minutes in the first half of the Super Bowl, I should say. All right, there's a snap. The handoff is to Keller. He runs it back up inside. He's taken down. And it's number 24, Terrell Delaney, with the tackle.
Did get the first down there.
He did. All right, 4th down. And Gators are deciding to punt. All right, that's probably the wise decision at that point. So no points on that one. They still have a commanding 16-0 lead. That's a consolation game on the south end of the field. Of course, the Super Bowl for Pee Wee is on field at number 2 right now. If you want to check that out, find it on mancamp.tv. Raptors are taking time in their huddle. They've got a first down and 6 from the 14-yard line. Want to make sure they get the right play. Coach has been instructing them. Diaz underneath center. Keller in the backfield. There's the snap. The handoff to Keller. He's off the left side of the field. He gets upfield for a few. That'll bring up 2nd down. Brother Jeremiah, what was such a high-scoring affair yesterday, fatigue, I think, does start to set in for these players because we have to realize we're just calling games and we're tired.
Right.
We're just talking it literally.
I know. I've been feeling it, and I'm not even running up and down the field. I don't have pads on, no helmet, all that. Just these kids have played their hearts out this week, and I'm sure they're starting to feel it.
Yeah, absolutely. They're starting to feel it, that fatigue that sets in for these players. All right, here comes Carlisle. Takes the ball. Swings around. He breaks one tackle, and he's brought down by number 88, Gideon York. But there's dirty laundry on the field. Diaz, under 2 minutes to play in the Super Bowl. Black Knights up 14-8. He takes it. He hands it to Keller. He breaks through one tackle. There's a flag, 2 flags on the field for that matter. So we'll wait to see what it
Looks like
is.
see a face mask. If the sideline official is correct.
All right, so they're saying that it was on the defense. So that ball is going to move forward. That's going to be first down for the Raptors.
Huge penalty there for the Black Knights. They've been holding the Raptors to just a few yards of carry. That was a better carry for the Raptors, but then the flag as well.
So it's a little interesting, the strategy here. Raptors are going to conserve all those timeouts because we're getting close to a minute to play. And I understand that. They probably just want to score with it. I mean, they were given the ball with 2 seconds left yesterday and were able to score.
Oh, wow.
They don't want to give the Black Knights any time, but want to get points before the half. Diaz takes a snap. He hands it to Keller. Oh, he's got some space. Delaney pursues and is able to take him down. Now they use their timeout. First timeout for the Raptors. All right, it's 3rd and long for the Bulldogs, and they are backed up against their own end zone. It's a dangerous spot for them.
Yes, we have seen quite a few safeties this week when a team gets backed up like this up against their end zone.
We do. So
You're the Gators. You want to get some penetration. See if you can get that safety.
We'll see what the call is. Both teams taking their time, or I should say all 4 teams taking their time right now. So just a little bit of delay in the action. Nedesheim is going to be in at quarterback. Lines up underneath center. Takes a snap, just moves forward. He's got a lot of space. He breaks one tackle, and then he's brought down close to the 25-yard line by York. Back to the Super Bowl. Diaz takes a snap. He reverses it to Tan. Tan is met by number 36, Aites. He takes him down. He's out of bounds, so the clock does stop. Clock stops. It's going to be 2nd down and long. Now, Brother Jeremiah, they do have, and we've seen it, they have the ability to throw the ball. So that's something you always have to be aware of with the Raptors.
Yeah, I could definitely see the Raptors maybe running it once or twice more and then going for that throw.
30 seconds left. Reminder, though, Black Knights have all 3 timeouts. Raptors have 2. And down here at the other end, it's still 16-0 between the Bulldogs and the Gators.
This has been an all-out battle here in the Super Bowl between these 2 teams.
Keller hands it to Diaz. Diaz goes to throw. He's got, and that's a touchdown. 10 is in the end zone.
Raptors.
Diaz finds him on the play, scrambles to his right, and hits the man on the money for the score. That ties things up 14-14.
This extra point could be very critical.
Could be very critical, but here, another thing to factor in, 23 seconds left, but the Black Knights have all 3 timeouts. And they have a human cheat code called Terrell Delaney, who, after today, has 14 touchdowns, which is, most guys, 14 touchdowns for one whole football season is incredible.
And 4 games.
4 games. 4 games. I wonder who team MVP will be.
Don't think we have to question that one too much.
I don't think do we need to vote?
But the thing is he needs every one of his other players. They got to play defense here. He needs the blocks. He needs their heart into this if they're going to pull out a win here today. But they need this stop.
All right, Diaz gets it. He hands it off to Keller. He breaks up through. Nice run. He's in. What a huge conversion attempt. So that's good. 16-14. Raptors take the lead.
Some excellent blocking there to open that hole. Kind of miscommunication a little bit for the Black Knights. Players not getting to their spots to get that tackle.
One of the coaches is actually wearing pads. That's when things are getting dangerous, when the coaches got to protect themselves from the players. So,
well, he's giving them little bumps and stuff with them when they do a good job. So.
Carlisle drops back the pass. He's pursued. He's got Kavanaugh in the end zone. Oh, what a catch. They say it counted. It did, and he's out of bounds close to the 1 yard line. So Bulldogs hoping to get on the board here before the halftime. So good stuff there. Uh-oh, dirty laundry. Back to the Super Bowl. False start on the offense. So it's going to be half the distance of the goal. It's going to be 1st and 5. Or 1st and 7. So it's there's another flag. It just came in.
I think he is just having a little bit of fun.
Oh, okay. He just wanted to see how high he could toss it. So what do you rate that, Jeremiah, on that pass by the referee on a scale of 1 to 10?
It got pretty high up, about drone level.
Not drone level, so we'll give him an 8. That's a solid score.
Yeah.
All right, Lincoln lines up underneath center. All right, Delaney gets the ball. He's going to the outside.
Going to the
he
outside,
makes one
breaks
miss.
the tackle. He's going.
And he's going down the sideline.
He's going.
That's a touchdown.
Black Knights with 12 seconds left.
Delaney just runs to the right, stiff arms, breaks the tackle, goes to the end zone. I feel like it's deja vu that I've said this so many times. 23 seconds left. Why do you even need 23 seconds? I mean, you just needed one play. So now there's still 13 seconds left in the half, and it's 20-16.
He probably had someone do a false start just so he could get a few more yards on that touchdown. So
okay, so let's pause here for a second. Let's get an update before the conversion attempt on the green and the blue. All right, back down to the other end of the field. The Black Knights wanted to, Brother Jeremiah, while we're getting that update, do they have their conversion attempt?
I do not believe they've gone for it yet. I think they took a timeout.
I think they took a timeout to talk about it because it really is big, because if they get it, a touchdown would only tie. If they don't get it, a touchdown would take the lead. And just like yesterday, at the end of the halves, these two teams are just like, we don't need all that time. Yesterday, if you're worried about the Raptors, is 13 seconds enough time? This team scored in 2 seconds yesterday, so anything can happen. But the Super Bowl is living up to its name. Great games.
This has been awesome. Awesome game, fun to watch. Excellent effort by both teams. Touchdowns, passing touchdowns, fumbles. It's been awesome.
It has been. So the Black Knights break from their timeout. And they're going to have their conversion attempt. Lincoln lines up underneath center. Barker and Delaney in the backfield. Delaney gets it. He's hit, and it doesn't even matter because he gets in anyway. It's 22-16.
You know,
Black Knights take the lead. 13 seconds left, so they'll have another possession. before halftime here. Of course, Bulldogs and Gators already at the half. Gators leading 16-0. And Brother Jeremiah, man, you don't even know what to expect, do you?
No, you don't.
In this Raptors and Black Knights game.
Could definitely see the Raptors trying to pull out a passing play again. They've been successful. They've been far more successful than most of the other teams when it comes to passing plays here today.
That's true. That's true.
So yesterday, did you see any passing plays by the Raptors? Or are they just pulling that out today? Okay.
Nope, they've had quite a few passing plays this week. They've been able to complete.
The Knights did a good job coming out, changing things up, but the Raptors have adjusted as well.
All right, Keller is going to line up underneath center. We've seen him pitch it back to Diaz, and they attempt a pass on this. He does pitch to Diaz. He's looking for a pass. They reverse it to Tan. He's got space. He gets to the outside, and he's going to go out of bounds. Clock stops at 5 seconds, 22-16. The Raptors still have 2 timeouts left, but it's really hard to run a play in less than 5 seconds at this level. So this is more than likely the last play of the half. And we're already back. They're moving things just along today. Gators and Bulldogs. A timeout called by the Black Knights. They want to make sure they don't give up anything big. Walton pushes forward, and he's able to get a first down beginning of the third quarter between the Gators and the Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs were so close there at the end of the half to getting a touchdown. Gator defense has been stiff, not
Absolutely.
Even allowing the score there.
So really, really solid stuff here today in Headbusters. 22-16 is the score of the Super Bowl. Raptors have the ball, more than likely last play of the first half. There's a snap. Diaz has it. He's looking to go. He's got Tan downfield. Oh, swatted away. That's number 19.
Levi Hewitt for the Black Knights. Says 2 times, you may have done it. 3rd time, no.
If he doesn't swat that away, that's a touchdown. That's absolutely a touchdown. So good defense. We'll get you back to the Super Bowl when they come back. So now, Brother Jeremiah, we're going to focus on the south end of the field between the Gators and the Bulldogs. Gators driving. Already have got that first half lead, 16-0. Monaghan lines up under center. They've been using a brotherly shove this week, but he rolls to his left side, and he's just taken down almost immediately.
Yeah, number 8, Thomas Elwood there in on that tackle for the Bulldogs. Several others assisting. Good defense.
Indeed. All right, so they're going to say it's 3rd down. We'll take a quick little break here, and we'll be back. All right, we're back. Monaghan underneath center. Snaps it. York gets it. Breaks the tackle from Carlisle, and then is brought down. That's number 30. Daniel Whitaker with the tackle. 16-0. Gators lead over the Bulldogs. Gators trying to build on their already big lead. Really, when it gets to 3 possessions at main camp, it becomes difficult for the other team to get back in the game just due to the nonstop clock unless it is under 1 minute, and that stops for timeouts. Dead balls. York takes it to the left side of the field. He runs. He gets around one man. He gets around another man. He gets to the goal line, and he's into the end zone. Gideon York finds the end zone for the 2nd time today. Shaba Abba Day. And touchdown for the Gators. 22-0 in this consolation match. Here comes the 2-point attempt for the Gators. Gideon York has been the workhorse all week for the Gators, doing an excellent job. Monaghan bringing in the brotherly shove. The ball snapped, the ball's on the ground, and it's recovered by the Bulldogs. That's Joel Gutierrez, number 74 for the Bulldogs with the recovery. Now we're going to turn our attention. The conversion attempt's no good, so it's 22-0. Gators on top of the Bulldogs in the third quarter. We go back to the Super Bowl on the north end of the field between the Raptors and Black Knights. Black Knights were able to get a touchdown with 13 seconds remaining in the first half to take the lead 22-16. They'll also possess the ball first. Terrell Delaney has been the workhorse of the Knights all week long. He already has 3 touchdowns today, which is on top of the 12 he had going into today. So 15 touchdowns in 1 week. There's the snap. The handoff is to Delaney, and he's tripped up there. Shoestring tackle by the Raptors. And that's hard to do. If you've watched any of the Headbuster action this week, you know that he is a difficult person to take down. So going low, a wise decision, good instruction by the coaches of the Raptors. We turn to the south end of the field between the Bulldogs and the Gators. Bulldogs just trying to get on the board here. Kavanaugh is to the right. Carlisle will take the snap. He has it. He pushes forward. And just a wall of green right there. Not much of a gain. Let's go back to the Super Bowl on the north end of the field. The handoff is to Delaney. He powers up the center. Good pursuit tackling by the Raptors. The first one in there, it's always identifiable, is Josh Keller with the blue pants. We'll turn back to the south end of the field between the Bulldogs and the Gators. Carlisle underneath center. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Nettesheim. Nettesheim gets a gain of 2. It'll bring up a 3rd and short situation. Of course, reminder on this one, Gators are up 22-0. Back to the Super Bowl. Black Knights have broken the huddle. It's 3rd down and 4 from the 6-yard line. There's the snap. Delaney gets it. And nice gang tackling once again. This is what the Raptors have to do to stop this Black Knights offense. It's going to bring down 4th and 4 from the 6-yard line. Back to the south end of the field between the Bulldogs and the Gators. Gators trying to hold on to their lead. They're up 22-0. Carlisle takes the snap. He drops back. He looks to pass. He completes it. I believe that was number 16, Kaz McCombs, with the catch. Good first down play for the Bulldogs. Back to the Super Bowl. Delaney gets it. It's high. He rolls out. He breaks. Oh, he's going to go all the way. No one's going to catch him. He fumbled, but he gets his own recovery. He got a little cocky right there, started shaking his head, and the ball came out.
Wow.
Was able to recover it. That could have been really embarrassing.
Yeah. Yeah, he was going, and, I mean, he had the Jets on, but the ball just slid out somehow.
Slid out. Little bit of pre-celebration sometimes.
Yeah.
Raptors catch a break. That would have been a backbreaker to fall down 2 possessions halfway through the third.
Right.
Oh. All right. So, in the consolation game, Bulldogs have struggled to get anything going on offense. Trying to this time.
Oh.
And in the Super Bowl, they got back to the action first. And there goes Kavanaugh, and he's all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. Bulldogs are able to get on the board.
Wow. Man, what a pass by Carlisle there. And just over the tip of the fingers of the defender, and great pass connection.
All right, so it's 28-16 now. 12-point game. Big conversion attempt coming for the Knights. Delaney was able to get into the end zone for the 4th time today, and he stays consistent.
Yeah.
He's got 16 touchdowns in
Oh
4 games, so it's an average of 4 per game. The Knights are averaging around 30 points per game.
Unbelievable.
So it's been another solid day for them. Lincoln takes the snap. Delaney gets it. He powers through a couple people, and they say that he's just short. No good.
All right.
28-16 Raptors. They gave up that, I'm joining the booth by Ryan Flogger to catch you up. Right before halftime, there's 23 seconds left. The Raptors were able to score, or the Black Knights, were able to score a touchdown, take the lead, and then they got ball beginning of the second half, and they've scored once again. So it's critical, those end of halves, beginning of halves situations.
Yeah.
Black Knights have capitalized on it.
That's kind of the opposite of the game yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah,
the
it was the Raptors.
Scored and then got the ball. And so see what the Raptors can do with that.
That conversion attempt was no good by the Bulldogs on the south end of the field. Of course, today we're bringing you the Super Bowl, but still covering the consolation game. So that score now is 22-6. Xavier Diaz, quarterback for the Raptors, takes the snap, hands to Keller. He breaks inside. He breaks another tackle. Oh, the ball's out, and it looks like the Black Knights, it looks like things are going their way now. Oh, you hate to see that.
That's tough. Down on your end of the field there and looking like a decent run, and then somebody got their hand in there and just popped the ball out.
It was such a close game with, like I said, with 23 seconds left, in the half. It was 16 to 14.
Wow.
And, just what of a turn of events. 14 unanswered, and now Raptors have got to make a stop now.
Yes, they do.
All right, go back to the consolation game. Gators have had a very good day offensively, maybe their best of the week. Gideon York lines up in the pistol. He takes the snap. He hands to Walton. He's hit, but he breaks outside, and then the man there to bring him down, number 76, Samuel Nedesheim. All right, big collision in the Super Bowl. Delaney's taken down, so it's going to be second down for the Black Knights.
Nice.
And
the Raptors were all over him on that run.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. They were not going to allow him to get anything on that play.
Critical stop here for the Raptors. If they want to stay in this game at all, they've got to get a stop here.
Oh, you're 100% right. It's under 5 minutes to play in the third quarter, down 28-16. If you give up a touchdown here, you're going to need a miracle. You're going to have to play perfect the rest of the way out.
Uh-oh.
All right, ball's on the ground. All right, we go back to the Super Bowl. Delaney gets it. There's flags on the field, but he powers through, and he gets close to a touchdown. So
looks like the Bulldogs have a recovery here on the other end of the field.
Mm-hmm. So very, very, very close to a touchdown. We'll see what the dirty laundry is. All right.
So it will be on the Knights.
Will be. So here we go. All right. They're taking their time in the Super Bowl, so we're going to go to the consolation end of the field. Carlisle has it. And, it's stripped.
Oh,
he used the Uno reverse again.
There he goes.
He's going all the way to the end zone. That's a touchdown.
What a play.
See you later, Gator.
Later, Gator.
Wow. Once again, that's number 11, Tommy Irwin uses Uno reverse and flips it for a defensive touchdown. And Gators take a commanding 28-6 lead.
Great play. Man. Has Irwin been on the
he's
ball
had a
a lot?
top 10 play already this week. I think that might be another top 10.
Yeah.
There's a snap. Delaney gets it. That was a penalty, a holding. But it's not going to matter because Delaney's just going to power through to the end zone.
Wow.
I think he's going to try to get 5 touchdowns today. What do you think?
It's looking like it. Samuel Langham, number 56 there, takes him down. But, man, he is just after it today. You can tell he's just ready, saying it's Super Bowl time. Let's get it going.
It is. And I joked with Brother Jeremiah. I said, I wonder who team MVP will be. I think it's pretty obvious. I don't know that there's a more obvious player this week than Terrell Delaney.
Yeah.
All right, on the conversion attempt, it is no good. So between the Gators and the Bulldogs.
Looks like that takes it to 28-6 there in that.
Yep, 28-6 in that one. All right, here comes the play. Delaney tries to power through, and the Raptors are able to take him down.
Nice
the yard marker
there.
says that it's only going to be second down. Scoreboard was saying it was fourth down, so.
Yeah, I think the field is right.
I think the field is right. Scoreboard is incorrect right now. So it's going to be second down and goal.
Yes, so hopefully.
Oh, Nettesheim with a nice carry for the Bulldogs. We're trying to focus on the Super Bowl while also not ignoring the consolation game because we understand this is important to you too. It's just the difficulty, Brother Ryan, of calling 2 games.
It is.
I would like to see Jim Nance and Tony Romo do this.
Right, yeah, me too.
It's not as easy as it looks.
No.
Terrell Delaney is brought down.
Did the ball pop out?
Not. Oh, I don't know. Once again, that's Aris Diaz, and I'm just, of players that just have impressed me this week, he has impressed me the most based on his size.
Yeah,
just great plays.
In the headbusters here, but he has no fear, man. He gets after it.
No fear. And the No Fear League will be next.
Yeah.
All right, so 28-16, under 2 minutes to play. So just waiting. All right, that looks like it's the end of the third quarter. So
I think, are they giving that to the Raptors?
I think they did. I think they did.
Wow.
So huge turnover.
Big turnover there.
Mm-hmm. That definitely gives them a shot. There's 1:22 left. But wouldn't be surprised if the Raptors start to lean on their passing game. And they've had good success with that today. I know you were at the other field earlier, Brother Ryan.
Right.
But they've had 1 touchdown pass and a couple completions today.
Very nice.
And we're taking more time. Not really sure. So we're going to get you the most correct information. There's discussion on the field. So we're going to take a quick audio break. We'll be back in a second. All right, back to the consolation game. It's the beginning of the fourth quarter. Nettesheim takes it. He moves forward for a few yards, but he's brought down. Back to the Super Bowl. It was a turnover. Diaz takes a snap.
Little movement.
Penalty, movement, pre-snap, false start, offense. They're going to back him up.
Yeah, that's not the way you want to start or this drive here.
No, especially after the turnover. So a lot of cheering from the Pee Wee end of the field.
Yeah.
Today is Parents' Day, so we're seeing a lot of friendly faces, a lot of lawn chairs out here. Bleachers are full.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
It is.
You know?
Lots of people out to watch their kids play or their loved one out here. And the Pee Wee Super Bowl game is pretty good. It's tied 14-14 over there. And black and red over there battling for that one.
And that's exactly what you want to see. You don't want to see any blowouts, really, in any game. It wouldn't even matter if it's the Super Bowl.
Sure.
Because we want to see both teams to be competitive.
Yeah.
And just being a parent, when your team's like sports or, competition, your kid's team's getting killed, it's hard as a parent.
It is.
So we do feel for you. All right, there's the pass to Gutierrez.
Nice.
He runs. Will he get in?
Oh, he's still going.
Oh, he's still going.
Wow.
Oh, so close. But a nice pass by Tanner Carlisle
Yeah, very
to
nice.
Joel Gutierrez.
I think York finally drug him down.
Back to the Super Bowl. Xavier Diaz fakes it. It goes to Keller. He's off to the left side. He's got blockers in front of him. He's got men in pursuit.
Yeah.
And there's some dirty laundry on the field.
I think there was a hold there on the edge.
So they're going to move them back. Raptors, they're their own worst enemy right now.
Yeah.
Got the big turnover, but 2 penalties on this drive, making it difficult. All right, let's see if the Bulldogs can punch it in on the south end of the field. Nedesheim underneath center. He takes it. He moves off to the left. He powers through, and
is he in? Not quite calling it yet.
The players want it, but can we get a signal from the referees? Was that a touch?
I think so.
I think it's a touchdown because they're moving it back.
Yeah.
So, back to the Super Bowl. Tan gets it.
Oh, here comes
He
Tan.
rolls to the right side.
Uh-oh.
He had a blocker. He makes one-man miss. He's brought down past the line of scrimmage.
Man, 38 there for Black. Made a great play. Take him down.
All right, it's 28-12. Carlisle drops back. He had time.
Uh-oh.
He throws. York breaks it up. The intended man was Nathan Cavanaugh.
Good defense by the Gators there to stop the 2-point try.
All right, back to the Super Bowl. Second down. 15 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Diaz hands it to Keller. Keller goes off the left end of the field. He cuts back inside. He hits his own man. Delaney's pursuing and tackles him. And that's probably going to be the end of the third quarter.
Yeah.
Score is 28-16. Not over yet. If the Raptors are able to get a touchdown and a stop, it's going to get real interesting. So just need to get into the end zone first. All right, so we have a turnover, a change of possessions because of the touchdown.
Yeah.
So now the Gators are going to have the ball. Monaghan underneath center. There's a snap. He takes it. He cuts back inside. He hits one man. He hits a second man. And he just plows forward for the first down. Todd Monaghan the second with a great run to start the fourth quarter.
Man, he's like a wrecking ball through there.
He is.
Good night.
What is that? Wreck-It Ralph? I'm going to wreck it?
Yeah.
All right. He's wrecking their game plan today. So we're going to take a brief little audio timeout. We have a injury on the field. That's okay, Brother Ryan, because we do have 2 registered nurses on each field, an EMT on each field, an ambulance present, and a doctor on site along with registered nurses in the medical tent. They take excellent care of your young men. We take their health serious. So we're going to take a quick 30-second audio break. We'll be back. All right. that was quick on that timeout. So they're already back to the action. We missed calling a play.
Right.
The good thing is the cameras catch everything.
That's it.
That's a good thing.
So we've got a 28-12 game here in Headbusters. Is that
We
right?
do. 28-12
For Gators Bulldogs.
There's the snap. Diaz gets it. He rolls out. He's looking to go downfield. He's got 10. Oh, but he's got Keller. Keller catches it. He's headed towards the end zone. He beats one man. He dives.
Oh, I think he's just down.
Cannon Barker with the touchdown-saving tackle. I thought that pass was intended for Tan.
I did too.
Keller was there.
Yeah.
Grabs it. What a pass. What a catch.
That was a really nice pass and a long pass. I don't know what that was. That was like a 15, 20-yard pass, maybe.
Making things interesting here.
Yeah. I like it.
Woo, we're getting ourselves a good Super Bowl.
And the Raptors really, in this fourth quarter, if they're going to get back in it, they got to score early.
They do. Do have all 3 timeouts remaining. Here's a snap. The give, and he's in the end zone. Diaz keeps it himself.
Nice play.
We've got ourselves a ball game here in the Super Bowl. 28-22, big conversion attempt.
I like that play calling by the Red Raptors there, and they got it in the end zone within a minute.
What is it they say? You play to win the game.
Yeah, that's right.
So here's why this conversion attempt is so big. If they're able to get it, they're only down by 4, which means their next score, they would take the lead.
Right.
Now, even if they don't get it and they were able to get a stop, they would tie it up in the conversion attempt, which you always like to take less pressure off yourself. So this is a huge play for both teams.
So,
all right, they're going to put Keller. This is a play they've run often this week where Keller will take it and pitch it to Diaz, and he has the option to pass or run. So they got to be aware. They pitch it to Diaz. He hands it to Tan. It's a reverse. He's going on the other side of the field. He's got a couple men to beat him, but he's in. He's in, and that's good. 28-24. We got ourselves a great Super Bowl.
Yes, we do. And Tan has some wheels on him, man. Number 8 out there on the outside, and Tan was able to escape that tackle and make it into the end zone.
All right, so good stuff going on. I don't know which coach that is, but it's just hilarious to me that he's wearing pads.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What is that?
Coach is wearing pads. Ethan, is that part of our uniform now?
Who is that? Daniel Hudson.
Daniel Hudson wearing the pads.
Yeah.
All right, the handoff is to Delaney. Good job by the Raptors. They need a stop here. All right, in the other game, Gators still driving. Turnover on downs. My apologies.
So Gators still in command over there, it looks like. But
up 28-12.
Bulldogs.
28-24 in the Super Bowl. Yeah. Second down and 5. This is a good one.
It is.
It's really good.
And yesterday, the score for this one was 50-30. Red Raptors over the Knights.
A little more defense today.
Yeah.
Lincoln's under center. Oh,
man.
Did somebody move or they just come off sides?
I think they came across the neutral zone.
Offsides. So that's going to give them a first down. It'll be 1st and 5 from the 30.
So give them a hard count there, and they jumped.
1st and 10 from the 30. Okay. I always get these so backwards, like how they do the feet. Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, so one thing I've noticed, up the gut, their pursuit and gang tackling has worked really well for the Raptors. It's when Delaney breaks to the outside.
Yeah.
Their corners are just not able to attack them, with the exception of Diaz.
Yeah.
That little kid can pack a punch.
Yeah, here he goes.
All right,
He's
and there he
gonna
goes
try it
again. He doesn't have any fear of him. Tan tries to bring him down, and he does.
Good job by Tan.
On this end of the field, Gideon York takes the ball all the way up. They got 5 yards to go for a touchdown.
Wow.
Brings it to the 35-yard line.
Nice run. York's been impressive this week. He's really has a lot of yards.
He has, and he's played excellent for his team. And the thing you appreciate about that is even though this is a consolation game, that he's giving 100% effort. And that's a testament to him. It's a testament to his coaches. So good. And that's one thing you have to say about man camp. The men that are chosen as coaches, they are men of high character that I would want my sons around.
Absolutely
and,
right.
I hope that you all realize that.
Yeah.
That is what it's all about, is their training they receive from these men. Delaney gets the snap, up the gut, brought down. So it was first down and 6. I'm so confused. All right, Walton gets it. He powers through. He's gonna be on 2 yards to go for the touchdown for Walton. Now the clock is continuing to tick. We're just almost at the 6-minute mark, halfway through the fourth quarter. 28-24 between the Raptors and the Black Knights.
Yeah. Yeah, and the Raptors getting some defense going here, but I think it's a third down and short here for the Black Knights.
Here they go. Delaney's going to take the snap with Barker and Lincoln behind him. Delaney takes it. He goes forward. He's met. He's taken down. I think it's enough for a first down. We'll see where they mark him. Yep, nope, they're going to say third.
Just short.
Third down and 1. I think part of the scoreboard went out.
Yeah,
so
and I think it's fourth down.
Fourth down and, fourth and 1 on the 21-yard line. Now, it's huge play.
Yeah.
And for the Raptors, but if they can do it, this is one of those plays, man, where you want to punch. You want to go after the ball. All right, and then the Gators get into the end zone once again. That's 5. Drew Walton on the carry.
Nice.
So that's going to bring their score all the way up to 34-12. There's a snap. They try to just push forward.
Oh,
Delaney's pushing another brotherly shove. And they're going to say first down.
First down. And that's what you want for the Knights. You want a nice grind drive here, run the clock, get a couple of first downs, and not give the Raptors much of an opportunity.
Oh, absolutely. So Knights are inching their way close to a championship, almost at the 4-minute mark. And one thing to remember is both teams have all 3 timeouts, and we've seen with these two how crazy it gets.
Yeah.
All right. Conversion attempt, no good between the Bulldogs and Gators. Back to the Super Bowl. Lincoln's going to take the snap, and he hands it off to Delaney. He goes to the right side. He's got a lot of room. He's going to make it, and that's a touchdown for the Black Knights.
Wow.
Raptors were holding him in check, but he just broke loose, and that's his 5th touchdown today.
Wow.
That is his 17th for the week.
My goodness.
Absolutely insane.
Tearing up the yardage here. So that once he gets to that open space, he's gone.
Yeah, so it's not over for the Raptors.
Just makes it really hard.
But it is going to make it really hard. They got to have a quick strike and then another stop because there's no kickoffs in Headbusters, so there's no chance for an onside kick. Going to be difficult. Man comes in motion. There's the snap. Pitches to Delaney, but it's on the ground.
All right.
And it's no good. So that makes it a 10-point ball game, so 2 scores. So the conversion attempt doesn't really matter for the Raptors. It's just about they got to get 2 scores. And, of course, if you're the Knights, all you have to do is, we stop them. We win.
Right.
Yep,
so the Knights got to get some defense. You can't get, you're up by 10. You can't say, okay, well, we'll just kind of play. We got to get out there and keep playing hard.
You always got to respect your opponent and realize that they have the ability to get back in the game at any point in time. So we'll head back to the Consolation. Tanner Carlisle rolls. He throws. Now there's a penalty flag on the field. Let's see what that is.
Yeah. Holding, maybe. So, the Super Bowl, we see Brother Beatles down there.
Yeah.
He's got two boys one on the opposite team. So, one on the Raptors, one on the Black Knights. So, who do you root for there?
Oh.
You can't, can you?
That's so difficult as a parent because on one hand, you got to be happy for your son that won and then feel bad for your son that lost. Man, that's tough.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Brother Tim.
Right.
That's difficult.
Good teaching moment as a parent, though.
Yeah, it is. All right, Raptors need a quick score here to keep their Super Bowl chances alive. Oh, no. And it's recovered. Is that in the end zone? That's a safety.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Ouch. Oh.
Wow. That is a big turn of events. So now it's going to be 36-24.
Man.
Plus, the Black Knights are going to get the ball.
Right.
Man, that's making...
That was just a very, very big mistake there, and you hate to see that happen at this point of the game.
All right, Carlisle drops back. Todd Monaghan makes a lot of pressure there. Ball's incomplete.
And the score on the Bulldogs and Gators is 34 Gators, Bulldogs 12.
Yep. All right, so that's the end of that game. Gators ended up winning.
So.
All right, so that's the end of the game. All right.
Gators had a good game there. Bulldogs had a couple of scores as well, but if you're a Gator fan, you got to be happy there.
Absolutely. So good job by the Gators finishing the week strong, and good job by the Bulldogs for never quitting, fighting hard even until the end. That's the type of character that we want to see. Back to the Super Bowl, the Knights have driven down the field, and they have
Delaney's in.
And they've scored again.
Yikes.
And that's the 6th touchdown today for Delaney. So just absolutely ridiculous to come here, 4 games, 18 touchdowns. That's incredible.
It really
That is absolutely incredible. So they take the lead 41-24. Looks like the Black Knights are going to be your 2026 Headbusters champions.
Looking that way.
3:37 left in the game. So close. Sometimes these final scores are a little deceiving.
Yeah.
If you watch the entire game, Raptors were in it all the way.
Yep. Here come the
all
Raptors.
Right, they go
they're going to
pass
it.
They throw it across field.
There.
There's Keller.
Pass interference, maybe. I don't know. No, they're going to call it.
We're just going to hold our tongue on that one. So it's no good. So that safety really, really changed things.
Yeah. But I like the aggressiveness of the Raptors there. Don't quit. Keep fighting. You never know. Game's not over. Just try.
Yeah. So let's just pause here for a second. We'll... All right, Keller takes the snap. He turns it upfield, and he's taken out of bounds past the 10-yard line. That's Cannon Barker with the tackle.
Nice play there by the Raptors. Good run.
Good, solid run by them. And you like to see it that they don't quit. They just continue to fight. Now, the KFL is getting ready to go, and we've got a good matchup today between the Black Knights and the Bulldogs.
Right.
Bulldogs have had a prolific offense the entire week. They did defeat the Black Knights on the first day of the week.
Yeah.
But the Black Knights have vastly improved since then. I think this is going to be one of the better matchups of the day. Really looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. The Black Knights offense has really come alive. The Bulldogs are really stout on defense, so as well as I know their offense playing fairly well too, but they're really stout on defense as well. And so I like to see this matchup between the Black Knights and the Bulldogs.
Thank you. All right, there's the pass to Tan. He catches it. He tries to stiff out eight. Oh, there's a penalty on the play. So let's see what it is.
Nice catch by Tan there.
Okay.
Great throw.
Waiting for the signal from the referees. Looks like it was on the offense. I think it might be offensive face mask.
Oh, okay.
So the completion will still count.
Yeah.
It's first down. They're just being backed up because of the face mask.
Right.
So
at least you get the first down in that situation, and you got a little handsy there up in the face. And sometimes it's just an accident.
Got a great one in the Pee Wee Super Bowl. 28-21, 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Nice.
Got a good one going over there.
Yeah. That both of the teams have been playing really well for Pee Wee action. They've been throwing the ball over there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, airing it out. I'm like, this is Pee Wee?
Yeah.
I guess it is.
Yeah, I guess it is. It's kind of funny, as I've watched this week, besides red and blue varsity, I've seen a lot more passing for the lower leagues than the upper leagues.
Yeah,
so
it's true.
Just interesting observations.
Yeah.
All right, Diaz is under center. He's got Tan, Diaz, and Keller, a 4 wide receiver set. Zamora's in the slot. There's the pitch to Tan. He gets around to the outside.
There he goes.
He could, and he's all the way in for the touchdown.
Yeah. That play works for him. Tan
no quit in these Raptors.
No.
So now they've brought the score to 41-30 with 2 minutes remaining.
You know, I think we missed something there. I think they reversed that call.
Okay.
Because they brought him all the way up.
Yeah,
somehow they were almost to the goal line there.
We missed something?
I think the face mask was reversed.
Reversed?
Yeah.
Opposite team?
Right.
Okay. All right. So here we go. Just waiting now.
So it's kind of unfortunate for this level that you really have no opportunity to get an onside. You know, so it kind of takes that out of it, but just is how the rules are. So just got to play by it.
It is what it is.
Yep.
As they say. Diaz for the conversion attempt. He snaps the ball, pitches to Tan. He goes off the left end of the field, and he's going to be able to get in for the conversion. That's going to make it 41-32 in the Super Bowl between the Black Knights and Red Raptors.
Yeah.
So just under 2 minutes to play. They do have all 3 timeouts remaining.
Wow.
They can use those at any time. But a reminder, because this is Headbusters, there's no onside kick. So
right. So Tan, he's using his speed on that outside again. The Knights not quite having an answer for that route, and really a great play for them, for the Raptors.
Indeed.
So here maybe maybe Andrew, you're saying, hey, go for the safety.
Yeah.
Something. Got to make something happen. Turnover, safety, something.
Well, what makes it difficult with the Knights is because they run so heavy with Delaney.
Yeah.
He has so much momentum.
Right.
It's really hard to bring him down. Yes. Before.
So you're punching the ball.
Yeah, you got to be punching. Oh, but that helps.
Yep.
That definitely helps.
Yep. Number 1 out there for the Red. He's excited.
Ball start. Job. All right. So okay, never mind. That was defensive encroachment. That's wrong on us. So that does not help.
No, it doesn't. I think number 1 there, Diaz, got a little excited,
A
jumped.
little antsy.
Yep.
And I understand that. You're just trying to make a play.
Yeah.
You know, you want to be able to get the ball back, be able to score.
Yep.
So, totally understand. All right. Lincoln lines up underneath center. He hands it to Delaney. Delaney moves to the left side.
All right.
And he's taken down. So, it is
Timeout.
just running. Tick, 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 tick.
Yep.
They use their timeout, which is the wise decision.
You know, one thing about that penalty is it moved them to the 30, and they get a first down at the 30, don't they?
Yes. Yes.
And so,
It's
you know,
technically, it makes it 2nd and 9 now instead of because it starts off in headbusters because you start off at 35, you only have to get 5 yards. And
right,
then it's
so they
just,
skipped that.
yeah, and then they went to 1st
So
and
you
10
kind of
from the
miss
30.
your timeout there.
Yeah, yeah,
Only instead of 5, you got to go 10 on 4.
yeah. That's true.
So I don't know. Something to think about there.
Yep, absolutely. Just being patient. Referees are instructing them with something, so we'll let you know when we know. We're just going to take a quick audio break, and we'll be back in a second. All right, back to the Super Bowl. Delaney gets the carry.
Uh-oh.
He moves off the right side of the field.
no.
He's got no one in front of him,
no.
and he's all the way in for the touchdown.
There he goes.
That's number 7 on the day for Terrell Delaney, and this game is all but over.
My
Knights
goodness.
take the commanding lead, 47-32. So, minute 40 left remaining in the game.
Delaney
Just-
hits the hole, and great blocking. I mean, no, I don't even know if anybody touched him.
No, they did not. Just an absolutely dominant performance by him today. And Black Knights, congratulations to them on their Super Bowl.
Absolutely
and we're
right.
going to have a quick turnaround here. We're trying to keep the schedule moving today, get the KFL action. Black Knights are going to be playing the Blue Bulldogs.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a great matchup. Really, in my opinion, you have the best offense versus the best defense in the KFL today.
Yeah.
Talking about the Bulldogs offense and the Knights defense. It's going to be a fun one, a battle of wills. On the conversion attempt, Delaney powers his way in. So that's going to bring it to 49-32 with a minute 40 left. We know the Raptors are still going to try. They're going to fight. They're not going to quit.
Right. So we had a switch in scores today.
Yeah, we did.
Almost.
I think it was 50 points is what the Raptors. It was 50-30 yesterday.
Yeah.
And today it's 48-32. So same amount of points.
And it all happened. A lot of it, the big deal was right there at halftime.
Yep. Yesterday it was the Raptors that were able to get that score right before half and then score after the half. Today it was the Black Knights that scored right before half and scored right after. And that's kind of the difference in the game when you're talking about 16 points. So they actually changed it to 48.
48. Okay.
So anyway, we'll just roll with it. All right, Keller's going to go underneath center. Here's a snap. Pitch to Diaz. He's looking to go deep.
throw.
He's got 10.
got a
It's a
man.
nice pass.
Oh.
It's tipped. Keller almost catches it.
Yeah. Nice play by number 1 there for the Black Knights to get his hand up and
Lincoln
knock that down.
Rusma.
Yeah.
However you say that.
Right. Good job by Lincoln there. So if you're the Raptors, definitely going to probably continue that way, try to hit some long passes.
Now they're allowing the clock to still go.
Yeah.
So must have been something from the game manager. Came from up top, above me and Brother Ryan. They told them to keep that clock ticking.
Yeah.
So now just under a minute to play. Only a few timeouts. Think 1, maybe 2 for the Raptors. Of course, we don't have those stats right in front of us. Here we go. Keller's going to take the snap. He pitches to Diaz.
Oh,
he rolls out. He's looking. He throws across field.
Oh.
Diaz to
man.
Diaz.
Yeah.
He dives for it, but he's unable to catch it.
That's a long throw.
That is a long throw.
When you throw it back across the field like that, that's a tough throw. And so, but
it's not as far as distance, but it's side to side.
Yeah.
So,
right.
yeah.
But Diaz tried to make the catch, just couldn't quite pull it in there.
All right, 53 seconds left in this matchup between the Black Knights and the Raptors. So remember, you can catch all the games on mancamp.tv.
Yeah.
Of course, you can find all the scores, the standings in the ManCamp app. You can download that on the Apple or Google Play Store. One of the final plays of the game, Keller snaps it, gives it to Diaz. Diaz is looking.
Oh,
he's got
a
10
man down
downfield.
there. Oh,
and he
got
catches it. And he's brought down.
Nice.
It's good enough for the first down.
Yeah.
Keeps things interesting, and there's
timeout.
They signal for a timeout.
Clock's still running.
Not sure, just an inadvertent whistle.
Yeah, no, I think they did.
There was a timeout.
Yeah.
Clock operator, so we'll reset the clock. 40. Let's see what
they had to set the ball, I think. You had to set the ball first down.
All right, Diaz takes a snap. He hands it to Tan. He runs into his own man. He pushes him down.
He's going.
He gets the outside, and he's tackled out of bounds.
Should stop the clock.
That's Delaney and Barker with the tackle.
That was a big collision out there.
22 seconds remaining in a 16-point ball game. Obviously, the only way this could happen is just take the trifecta of a touchdown, 2-point conversion, somehow get the ball back with limited timeouts.
Right.
But even then, the Knights can just take a couple knees and this game is over.
Yeah, well, more than likely we'll see the victory formation and they'll just down the ball.
I understand as a head coach and as a player, you never want to quit. Never say never.
Right. Make the score a little closer.
Yeah. All right, Diaz keeps it, and he's in for the touchdown. Xavier Diaz has had an excellent week.
Great
That's
week
why
for
the
Diaz.
Raptors are in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
A lot of that leans on the quarterback's leadership, and he's done a great job. And I got to say, for a head buster, he has a great arm.
Yeah, he does. He made a few nice passes today, receptions. Tan out there making some great catches.
Keller, definitely, for what they've been able to do on offense this entire week, got to be proud of that. Yesterday, they had a tough time with Terrell Delaney, and there's nothing to hang your hat on that for. He is a tremendous player. He just was able to get in the end zone 7 times today, which is
just 7.
Just 7. Just 7.
Good heavens.
Put that into perspective. I think the NFL record is 7.
Yeah.
So it's just a ridiculous stat.
It is.
All right, Keller gets a 2-point conversion.
Nice, very nice.
So it's going to be 48-40, 19 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
Raptors do have 1 timeout, but 2 kneels, and this should be over.
Right.
And then we'll get to the KFL action.
Yeah, and Andrew, you're impressed with both of these teams. Red Raptors really improved throughout this 3-day span here, and their offense really took off. And great game by both teams.
Well, when you consider the first day they were only able to put 12 points on the board, then the next 3 days, their point totals are 44, 50, and 40.
Right.
That's very, very impressive.
It is.
Good job by the coaches. No, not good job. That's a great job.
Great job by the coaches.
But excellent job by the Black Knights.
Yep.
Putting their team in position to win. There's the kneel down. They're going to let the clock run out. Yep. Congratulations to the Black Knights. They're the 2026 Headbuster champions of Man Camp. So good job to them and great effort by the Red Raptors. Now we're going to bring you the KFL championship game between the Black Knights and the Blue Bulldogs. We're going to take a quick audio break. You're going to hear the Man Camp official commercial. We'll be back in a minute.
We need voices to rise up and lock arms together, shoulder to shoulder, and stand for God. You have to walk with God. You've got to read your Bible. You have to pray. It's got to become your relationship with God.
Welcome back to Man Camp 2026 KFL Championship between the Bulldogs and the Black Knights. So if you followed us throughout the week, these are clearly the two best teams, not just because of their record, but I'm going to read off some stats for you. The Bulldogs are undefeated at 3-0. They have the best point differential in the entire KFL at plus 52. They have 58 points for and only six against. The Black Knights lost on the first day, but they've won back-to-back. They're second in points for with 36 and second in points against. That's 8. That's plus 28 for the week. So the Knights' only loss is to these Bulldogs, and that was on Tuesday. Much different team, vastly improved. So it's going to be a fun one. I'm Andrew Lamb. I'm joined in the booth by Brother Jeremiah Hirschberger. And Brother Hirschberger, I believe you have someone in this game that you'd like to see. Who's that?
I do. That's number 40, Jonathan Hirschberger, playing on the defense for the Black Knights.
Yeah, so it's going to be a fun one. I think this is honestly going to be one of the best games that we have today. I'm interested to watch the Knights. Haven't seen them since Tuesday. They've got a good team. And, of course, I've been able to see every Bulldog game, and they do have a prolific offense led by number 43, their quarterback, Mason Gardner. Looks like number 36, Seth Fletcher, is going to do the kickoff. Back deep to return is Lenentine. Lenentine lets it dribble, but it's going to stay in bounds. He moves to the left side. He stays and gets a little bit of a gain. So here we go. It's going to be first down and 10. We'll see where they spot him. So Samuel Lenentine has typically been the quarterback for the Black Knights this week. He has a good arm, and he's very speedy on the outside. The other players to watch, number 17, David Reed. Number 11, Wheatley Groom. A lot of speed in that backfield. Reed is the receiver. Kavanaugh. There's a snap. And he takes it upfield for a few.
Kavanaugh, just kind of their power runner up the middle.
Let's see. I don't think that was Patrick Kavanaugh on that one. That was number 37. That's Jerome Daly. All right, Kavanaugh and Groom and Daly line up. Daly takes it, and once again, he powers forward. It's going to bring up third and manageable for them. It's lined up at the 27-yard line. All right, so here we go. Kavanaugh, Lenentine, and Groom now. Reed out to the right. There's the snap. Groom keeps it. He's got blockers out in front of him. And they drive forward, and that looks like it's going to be good enough for a first down. That's Wheatley Groom on the carry. Nice blocking. You saw, Brother Jeremiah, that Mason Gardner's been playing free safety. Came down, but that was a good job by Lenentine picking up the block.
Excellent blocking. I've gotten to watch the Knights play several games this week. So they do that sweep to the right side, kind of overload that side and push through it.
So good stuff out of the Knights. First down. This is their first possession of the game. KFL action. Kavanaugh is going to take the snap. He hands it off to Lenentine. It's a reverse. He's going up the side of the field. And there it is, number 77, Caleb Rivera with the tackle. Good pursuit. 9 minutes remaining in the first quarter of the KFL action.
Bulldogs here really wanting to go undefeated today, take home that Super Bowl.
Oh, but
Knights want a little bit of revenge.
Groom takes it. He cups it up inside. That's number 36, Seth Fletcher with the tackle. Good gain for the Knights. Once again, a third and manageable, and that's the way you're trying to keep it.
Knights doing a good job just driving down the field. About 3.5 minutes in.
Here's the snap. Kavanaugh takes it. He keeps it. He bounces it outside. Man, just gang tackling by the Blue Bulldogs. That was number 11, Caden Pearson, and number 36, Seth Fletcher. Those, Brother Jeremiah, have been their key tacklers this week. Of course, number 55, Hezekiah Hillary, has been excellent as well. These really are, they're the two best teams in KFL. All right. Groom takes the snap. He cuts back inside. He jukes around one man, and he's swung down, but he stays on his feet. That's a first down. The Bulldogs, that's number 73 with the tackle. Maya with the nice tackle. Wheatley Groom is one of those ball carriers. He is hard to stop. So Black Knights looking for the revenge, trying to win the championship today. They have just a host of players on offense that can do a lot of damage. Kavanaugh, Lenentine actually gets the snap. He rolls to his right. He's pursued by Fletcher. He gets to the outside. Cuello's pursuing him. Pearson's pursuing him. Gardner comes in and knocks him out of bounds. Good enough. They're going to say it's second. Nope, they're going to say it's first. No, whoa. Whoa. Okay, there's some confusion as to where the marker should be. All right, so we're going to get an official's timeout. So during that, Brother Jeremiah, man, what are you looking forward to most in this game?
I'd love to see it close. Of course, as a dad, you're a little biased. Try not to announce them. I would like to come out on top. Both teams they're just fighting. This is going to be a fight. You can see it in their attitudes, the way they're hitting people. They both want this.
Oh, absolutely. And look, that's not being biased. That's called being a parent. So don't be ashamed of that. Brother Kavanaugh takes it. He moves forward. He's got nice blocks. That is good enough for the first down. Knights having a really good opening drive.
6 minutes already. They've kept this. Putting the Bulldogs. Keeping the Bulldogs in the push back. The Knights going to see if they can march it all the way down. This is their strength. Ball control. Running the game. From what I've seen the last 2 days.
And we hope that you're enjoying our camera angles. We got Jacob Cranston down here giving you some huddle shots. That's a new thing that we've added in Man Camp this year. Lenentine takes the snap. He rolls to the left. Cuello pursues. He gets a nice gain. He turns it inside. It's going to be close to the first down marker. Man, really impressed. This is night and day difference between the game on Tuesday.
And you kind of wonder if maybe a little bit of fatigue here. Bulldogs not coming out with the strength to stop this run so far. And now we're 7 minutes into this first quarter. The only thing they've done is play defense.
Just to throw this out here, I was talking to a coach earlier today, and they said a lot of it just comes down, to who wants it more on Friday. And I know that's such a cliche saying, but when you've played 4 straight days tackle football, you just have to find another level to dig in to make the plays that you need to, because everybody here is tired.
And I haven't seen the Bulldog offense yet, but the Black Knights having 4 different men that can run, churn, even if they get hit, keep churning, trying to get those yards, allows them to rest a little bit. I know they're still making blocks and things, but that's just a great weapon for the Black Knights. Bulldogs have to find an answer, though. Just stopping this drive as the Knights march down the field.
Yep, and we're at almost the 5-minute mark, all right, of first quarter. All right. So Knights are breaking the huddle after the discussion. They are going to rule it 1st and 10. The Bulldogs defense is definitely bent, but it has not broken. Kavanaugh is in the backfield. Wheatley Groom keeps it. He goes the outside. He's got blockers. Gardner's the only man to beat. Oh, and he's able to wrap him up. That's Caden Pearson. Comes from behind, assists on the tackle. So, another first down. They just keep on trucking away, Brother Jeremiah.
Cut back in, but if you've been able to get that corner, pretty explosive there.
All right, Groom takes it. He's off to the right side. He has some blockers, but Seth Fletcher is there to bring him down. Not before he gets inside the 10-yard line. Now, it's not first and goal quite yet. So, all right, they're going to mark him at the 11 rather than the 10. So they're going to bring up 2nd and 8 from the 11-yard line. Great drive. They've used up a lot of the clock, and they've been able to just get chunk play after chunk play. So good stuff from them. Lenentine takes it. He rolls to the left. He's pursued. He reverses field. He makes one man miss. He's going around the corner, and he's taken out of bounds. Woo! Almost took out our cameraman. Dangerous stuff down there, Jacob. Be careful. So here's what they roll. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 from the 9-yard line. Wait, that can't be. Yes, 3rd down and 6 from the 9-yard line. Sorry, it's Friday. Second guessing myself. So, hey, we've got a visitor in the booth. Who are we joined by, Brother Jeremiah?
This is Steven. He is fresh off the Super Bowl win over there for the Raptors.
Hey.
Excited. You can see that smile there.
Congratulations, man. Glad your team won this week. All right, so good job. All right, back to the other Super Bowl. All right. Jerome Daly gets it. He spins, and he's taken down. There is a penalty flag on the play. First one in there was Hezekiah Hillary, number 55 for the Bulldogs. Looking to see what the officials say. Is it on the offense or the defense? And personal foul, face mask on the defense. That's going to be half the distance of the goal and a first down.
Wow.
So Bulldogs defense that has only given up 6 points all week it's getting dangerously close to them doubling that, which is honestly when you're playing your 4th game, that's kind of ridiculous. So that's just a testament to how good they've been this week.
Black Knights a break.
All right, there's a snap. Daly takes it. He powers forward. He's brought down. Oh, looks like the ball might have come out there towards the end. All right, Mason Gardner with the tackle. So they're going to say second. The ball is spotted on the 2-yard line. So that's going to be 2nd down and goal from the 2-yard line.
You're the Knights here. You've got to punch this in. Just mentally, you've driven all the way down the field.
All right, 1st down and 1. Here's the snap. Kavanaugh takes it. He goes off to his left, but he breaks through, and he's in for the touchdown. Great play by Kavanaugh. He takes it. He jukes one man. He follows his blockers, gets into the end zone. 6 points for the Black Knights. Great KFL action going on. There's a 2-point conversion. Broom comes in, and he gets in. No, he doesn't get in. All right, he says he was just short of the goal line. Thought with maybe the reach that he was in. So Bulldogs, wow, what a drive by the Knights. They got 6 points out of it, but look at that clock. There's only 1:30 left in the first quarter. Sometimes the best defense is a good offense.
The Knights have just held on to that. Almost took the whole first quarter to drive down to get that touchdown. If you're the Bulldogs, though, you got a little bit of a bright spot. You're able to stop that 2-point conversion. Now the Knights defense has to come on the field. They've been sitting the whole first quarter, although there's some players that play double, but defense has to come out.
All right, so one thing that we do want to remind you of is there is a change of schedule today. So right after this, we would normally have chapel. We're actually going to have lunch, so we'll take a break. But then I want to make sure I get this right, the Junior Varsity Super Bowl is going to start at 12 o'clock. And then the Varsity Super Bowl is going to start at 1:45. So 12 JV, 1:45 Varsity, and that'll conclude all the action for this week. Groom with the kickoff. Good and away. Tipped by Reed. Quayle back deep. Now he returns it up the sideline. He's got some space. He makes a cut and almost to the 40-yard line. John Quayle. Good return by the Bulldogs. Good starting field position.
Excellent return there. Almost by all the little bit of bobble or the tap by the one player. And the weight. All the Knights have gotten pretty far down the field running full speed. And Quayle able to get to the outside.
All right, so good stuff. This is going to be the Bulldogs, their first possession of the day. And, man, good stuff, man. I'm loving this. Man, I want to say Super Bowl Sunday because that's just ingrained in you. But I know it's Super Bowl Friday. Mason Gardner is the quarterback. He takes the snap. He hands to Quayle. Quayle powers forward for a gain, possibly 7 or 8 yards. So excellent first play for the Bulldogs. So, Brother Jeremiah, one of the ways that you can follow the game today, even if you're at work, you can watch it on mancamp.tv. And it'll give you the links to Facebook and YouTube. So I think primarily most people have those things. I mean, I think YouTube, it doesn't even matter if you have an account. You should be able to watch it on there. A little bit of a far drive from Arkansas to come here for Parents' Day. I understand we have 3 boys that are here this week. It's a little bit of a drive. All right, so that's the end of the first quarter. Score 6-0 Black Knights. It's the first possession for the Bulldogs. We'll be back. We're going to take a quick 60-second audio break. It's just like, brain just names, numbers.
Yeah. Well, you got all the numbers memorized. So part of what I did in the past was give numbers and stuff like that, and remember who tackled and things. But you're calling it as it happens. So I'm just trying to give other commentary.
It just takes a little bit of work, but it really does help. Okay, so the Bulldogs, I've called every game of theirs this week. It's like, so a lot of that is just memorized. Repetition is just the key to learning. Man, this thing is like shaking today. What is going on? It was not doing this earlier this week. Do we got like a flat tire or something? Like, what happened?
Maybe somebody bumped it.
I don't know. Just kind of crazy. Man. 2 more games after this. 2 more games. You know, when you think about it, because you call 2 games at once, you call 5 games a day, so we called 15, 17. What is this? This is game number 18. That's crazy.
By last night, by yesterday afternoon.
I didn't feel like my yesterday afternoon was. I didn't feel like it was good either. Like for me and Jason, because towards the end it was just like it was almost hard to stay focused to even talk to the other person.
I felt the same way.
All right. All right, we're back. Beginning of the second quarter. Switched ends of the field. First possession for the Bulldogs for today. Gardner lines up underneath center. There's a penalty flag. Offsides on the defense, so that's a 5-yard penalty. That's going to give the Bulldogs a first down. It'd be 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Maybe.
This is one thing that plagued the Knights a little bit yesterday as I watched their game. They have a tendency to try to get that jump on defense.
You know, and what they're trying to do is they're trying to jump the snap count. You know, And that's one of the things I was mentioning to Brother Jason yesterday is these coaches utilize what we're using right now. They'll watch the game film at night. I have a couple guys in my building that watch it. We'll get back to that thought in a second. Gardner underneath center. And he keeps it. No, he hands it off to Cuello. Cuello with a good gain. His helmet comes off. All right. So we're going to pause for a second. But talking about at our building, so there's a couple coaches that I'm friends with, and we'll go down there to fellowship because you understand this. Being a man in the ministry, you don't get to fellowship with a lot of other men, and so you want to fellowship, but they're always like, "Oh man, I gotta go watch game film." So if you don't think these coaches want to win and take it seriously, they take it very seriously. They're out here. They're here for the right reasons. They're here to pass down the torch to the next generation, teach these young men godly principles and truths, and they're here for the services themselves. My heart's been blessed this week by the preaching, and but they're also if they're going to be here and they're going to play football, they want to win. They want to win. All right, Gardner takes it as a QB sneak. Man, he's got some nice moves and splits the tackles on that one. It's going to be first down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Did you see that top 10 play of Gardner the other day? He made the entire defense miss, and I don't know who that boy was on the Black Knights that they have in the video where they reverse it and play it over and over again. I was like, if that was my kid, I'd feel so bad. I mean, I feel bad for that boy. Anybody can have their ankles broken. Just felt bad for him because Mason Gardner, when you watch him in live, he is tough to stop. Pearson at fullback. He gets the handoff. He powers forward. And good gain.
Almost the same thing here for the Bulldogs, just powering down the field. Black Knight struggling to stop it. Maybe a little faster.
Yeah, they tend to go a little bit more up-tempo. And I understand the Knights' perspective on offense, why they take so much time. They don't want to give the ball back to them. They see how quickly this team can score, how much firepower. There's a couple guys we haven't even called their name today. That's 23, Bryce Reed, and number 19 at tight end, Carson Morosco. Gardner with the QB sneak again. He gets to the outside. Lenentine, he makes him miss. Reed, he makes him miss, and he gets out of bounds. That's going to be first and 10 for the Bulldogs. Do you think the crowd is in favor of the Bulldogs right now?
Well, over on our side for sure. The other side, got stuff to cheer for right now.
No, because they don't have the ball. I do like it that we're getting a lot of offense today in the KFL action. It feels like it makes it a little bit more exciting, even though personally I'm a defensive guy. I like great defense, but it does make it more exciting for the crowd because people don't get excited about sacks and tackles for loss. They want to see points.
Absolutely. Down at the Pee Wee Field and over here in the Headbusters, there was a lot of points going up on the board. Made it some really fun games to watch.
All right, he's looking to the coaches. He's waiting for the play. Oh, man, he's got a wristband with the plays. Man, sophisticated. Gardner takes it, hands it to Cuello. He goes off to the left side, and it's a good gain. Both teams just running very efficiently on offense. Just under 8 minutes to play here in the first quarter.
Black Knights kind of back on their heels.
All right, Brother Jeremiah. So, Smile, you're on candid camera. So, we've got the side view this week, and we're getting some huddle action. It's really fun. It's a great fan experience, and especially if you have a young man in your church that's just curious, what does happen inside the huddle. So, it's good stuff.
Yes, I'm thankful for everybody here working on the media team, doing an excellent job.
All right, Gardner takes the snap. He hands it to Cuello. He cuts it back inside. Good defense by the Black Knights on that one, not giving him anything. His forward momentum is still going to make a loss of 1. It's going to be 3rd and long. So I appreciate that, Brother Jeremiah. I appreciate your appreciation. So I don't even know if that makes
Watching
sense.
these guys, and especially the day that it rained,
Oh, my
that
goodness.
was a nightmare for the media team. And it didn't just rain; it was a deluge, and we had water getting in stuff. Everybody's rushing to try to make it all work, get something back up for the game.
Yeah, we sat by each other, just called a game out of a little itty bitty window, even though it was a radio broadcast. Gardner takes it. Quayle comes in motion. He's got some blocking. He gets up. He's got the edge. He cuts back inside, and he's going to be inside. That's going to be 1st and goal for the Bulldogs.
Excellent run there.
Woo!
Knight's just not able to contain him.
No.
Keep getting an edge, break a tackle, get outside with that speed, making it very difficult.
He just has that twitch where he just moves his feet and whew, he gets up the field fast.
Knights want to hold here. You have some time.
All right, so they've broken the huddle. Gardner's going to take him to the line. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 8-yard line, almost at the 5:45 mark. There's a snap. There's a give to Pearson, but he's hit by Quayo. Just a miscommunication on that one, and you hate to see that.
Bulldogs have just been marching down the field. Never want to get tackled by your own teammate. That's not a good thing.
Okay, so we're going to let you hear some of this huddle, so we're going to pause here for a second. So sorry, I probably should have told you that. So when they get close to the cameras like that, there's camera audio, so they're wanting to get the huddle. So when we're talking, it's muffling out that. So sorry. That's on me. That's why last time I was like. All right, they've broken the huddle. Gardner lines up in the shotgun position. Morosco in the slot. Reed to the right. Quayle to the left. Gardner comes up to the line. He takes the snap. He plows forward. And it's a good tackle. Oh, okay. There was a fumble on the play. All right, that was difficult to see from our point of view. So all we saw was Black Knights players cheering, and the coaches started signaling change. So, wow, what a defensive stop by the Black Knights. And now, yeah, they have time to run out the clock, get some more points. They were very methodical on their first drive.
What a stop there. Right near the end zone.
All right, Groom gets the snap. He goes off to his right. He's got some blockers out in front of him, and he gets a first down. He drags forward. Mason Gardner with the tackle. Can't understate how important he's been to this team. Many times he's come up from the free safety position and made a great tackle.
Excellent run there by the Knights. Picking up 15. Definitely want to start this drive.
Man.
a little bit.
All right. So, Knights with the first down play. Kavanaugh gives it to Lenentine. He comes around the left side of the field. He's got a lot of speed. He tries to cut back inside, but he's tackled by number 29 of the Bulldogs. So good pursuit by the Bulldogs on that one. And that was number 29, Elijah Aaron, with the tackle. So, man. All right, so hopefully you're enjoying the view of the huddle and also being able to hear that audio. It's a lot of fun, a lot of work that they put in, Brother Jeremiah. And I know that personally I've had a fantastic week. I am a little tired, but I've had a fantastic week. All right, Daly gets the snap. He plows forward close to a first down. Actually, it is a first down. So, and they're taking away the clock too, which is really important factor right now. If you're able to get points, and it's just an added bonus because then you're going to have 2-possession lead. Now, both teams have all 3 remaining timeouts. That's also going to be a factor. Groom is going to take the snap. Kavanaugh in the backfield. They go to the right. Groom cuts it back inside. He gets a good carry. He's brought down, but not before a good gain. So, Brother Jeremiah, you've seen this team's offense more than I have. It is night and day from what I saw on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's my son. He's player number 40 on the team. He said just Tuesday they were very unorganized. Which, if you see, they have 4 weapons.
Yes.
Trying to figure out how to make those 4 weapons work. That would explain why there's such confusion, you say, on the first day. But they've got things figured out now, and they're just moving the ball down the field.
All right, Groom gets a snap. He goes off to the right, and he's close to the first down marker. He gets the first down. Good job, good blocking, good seal. You know, the one thing I appreciate about this is, so you've got number 55, Jake Watt. He's getting out there. But you have Lenentine and Kavanaugh and Reed, who are capable weapons, but they're all giving their full team effort by going out there and blocking. That's what you love, is when a guy's unselfish like that, willing to block. All right. 1st and 10. Lenentine gets it. He keeps it. He cuts back inside. Ooh, he's got some moves too. All right, they try to strip the ball out, but they're unable to. All right, it's going to be 2nd down and long, and you know, it's a curious strategy as to why no one is calling a timeout when we're under 1 minute to play. Let's see.
Seems like the Knights want to kind of run this clock out.
They seem pretty happy to have just a 6-0 lead, and they've got a long way to go. They've been methodical. They've been good. All right, Lenentine takes it. Oh, he makes one man miss. Gardner comes up and takes him down out of bounds. Now, that does stop the clock because we're under 1 minute to play. But only 17 seconds left. That was a curious strategy, in my opinion.
Right. And
And it's all it is.
they have not tried for a pass play.
Nope.
They are just doing what they do.
Mm-hmm. They break the huddle fairly quickly. And here they go, as they say. Groom takes it. He goes off to the right. He has a good block. Hillary's pursuing. He cuts it back inside. He's going to be able to get out of bounds. There is a penalty flag on the field. We'll wait to see exactly what it is. There's only 7 seconds left, though. So maximum 2 plays they're going to be able to get off here. They will be able to keep it in bounds on their next play because they'll be able to utilize one of their timeouts. Pass play, obviously, if it's incomplete, the clock stops anyway. But
This is coming back. There's a block in the back.
oh,
Had the same scenario yesterday. Pretty good try. That block in the back. Boy, that hurts. Just bring it back. Although for them right now, it seems like they're just kind of running the clock out. Not a huge thing, but they need to clean that up.
absolutely. So 7 seconds remaining. Nearly 48 yards to go. Gonna be difficult for them.
Timeout there. Want a little extra time, I guess.
Oh, yep. So they call timeout, try to figure something out. So while they take a timeout, we're going to take a quick hydration break ourselves. Be back in a minute. One thing I'd like to figure out is how long are the timeouts? Because most timeouts are 60 seconds. Basketball, your 30-second timeouts. I've seen like 4 or 5 minute timeouts. It's like, well, when you can consider the fact that they're okay.
Contain over there. We're in a 4-floor, all right, a 43 monster with Fletcher as the monster. Read the field, but know the concept. CIA, know that we have got to protect that goal line. I'd rather give up 4 than 40. See what I'm saying? Nothing behind you on those corners. Nothing behind you. Aaron, where you at? 0 behind you. Where you at, Aaron? Right here. All right, nothing behind you on that corner. Right, backpedal. Watch this. My hips are squared. My hips are squared towards that ball. I'm backpedaling off of it. I give them a cushion. I don't run with them. Their athletes are fast. We're at a disadvantage. We're backpedaling. They're running forward. See what I'm saying? Secondary wise, you backpedal, 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 backpedal. Don't let them behind you. Mason.
I'm out over.
All right, go. Hey, Mason.
All right, back to the action. 7 seconds remaining in this Super Bowl for the KFL. Black Knights up 7-0, trying to increase their lead. Bulldogs desperately trying to get a stop. Kavanaugh drops back to pass. He looks, he throws downfield, and it is completed, but time is up. It is over, and doesn't really matter if he caught it or not, Brother Jeremiah, because no matter what, this game is 6-0. Good news for the Bulldogs. They receive the second half kickoff, so they had good success. But here's a definite strategy before we take a break. The Black Knights have had 2 possessions in the half. Bulldogs have only had 1. They're definitely playing keep away right now.
They do not want Gardner, I believe the quarterback for the Bulldogs, dangerous weapon. They want to keep him off the field, and they just want to turn up the clock, see if they can punch in for a touchdown here in the second half.
All right, so there's that on-field camera once again. So we're waving towards it. So hopefully you enjoy those views and the drone views for the Super Bowls today. As they take a halftime, we're going to take a little bit of a break. Enjoy the Man Camp commercial. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Somebody brought me they gave me, a chocolate ice cream. For winning? I didn't win.
Media team or?
It was the blue bulldog cart. Oh. Maybe they're trying to make me be favorable toward their team or something. They didn't give you one. Feel bad?
But not bad enough. Not bad enough to still eat it.
Okay. Now, D-tackles. Okay. Moon, where are you at? Okay. You know what we've got there is?
A on daily side.
Yeah, the one that's open? Yeah. Okay. So, when you line up over the center, I want you, the gap that you line up in on the 50 stage going to the right, you want to take it move to the left immediately. Alright, and then you're going to rotate. Does that make sense? Every other play. Okay.
Oh, okay. So
you're going to start, you're going to line up in a 3. Yeah. Sorry. You're fine. What is in there? Alright. So, you need to rotate that and so
You won't be calling games this afternoon.
You struggle to drive home.
Are you leaving tonight?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Make a little bit of time.
make a decision. I want to stay for Tampa. None of my boys are going to go to war.
I sit here all day.
If we just left them, we can drive all the way home.
Wait, who is that?
My plan was to just go to St. Louis and stay with a friend. There's a friend's house, and they've always told us.
I'm not.
Say hi.
Okay, listen guys,
Sunday morning after church, drive toward Texas. We gotta wash all our stuff, reload it, and head to Texas.
That's tough, man.
It's just the way it
ended up this way.
Life
I
deputation.
couldn't change it.
Are you on deputation or furlough?
No, I'm on deputation. Finishing deputation. But
How long are you going to be in the States?
about 3 weeks.
Oh, okay.
And then we head overseas and fill in commissioner for 3 months.
Okay, but then you'll be back in the States?
Yeah, that's what we do is fill in, help church leaders here in the States and fill in for missionaries or help missionaries overseas.
Okay, make sure I get your contact information because this is just the way our church works. That's why I was asking you when you were going back on the field. We have a missions conference. Like, pastor won't bring anybody on unless they come to the missions conference.
I'd rather win a consolation.
But I will say this, like, pastor's been there 39 years. There have only been 3 people that we've brought to our missions conference that we haven't brought on.
Where's my mother? That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I was like, we have 103
Oh, so where's the
missionaries
car?
in this
Because I went all the way down there, and then I went all the way over there.
church. So that's why, yeah, because
When is your mission?
it's in November. It's always the first Sunday in November is the start of it, or end of it. So it actually starts a little bit in October.
And didn't take me? In the next 2 years, we'll be out of the country.
Oh man. All right, here's the beginning of the second half. Quayle gets the return. He's up the sideline, and he's wrangled down by number 11, Wheatley Groom. Bulldogs have had good success, Brother Jeremiah, but they had a turnover at a goal line situation. So Black Knights are executing their plan to perfection. They're playing keep away. They got points on the board, and you can't ask for a better first half.
They did do an excellent job. I know they probably would have liked to go down and get a score there at the end and develop, but they've done a great job. Defensively, though, they got to find some answers. And they really got bailed out there by that turnover.
Absolutely. So here we go. Gardner in the shotgun, Quayle in motion. Gardner goes to his right side. He's pursued, but he's going to get to the corner. First and 10 for the Bulldogs. All right. Is it muted? Unmuted? All right. So maybe our cords came unplugged. So we're going through our audio stuff. That even happens on Friday. So I hope they can get cut down there. All right. Probably shouldn't be saying that over the live stream, but it is what it is. And that's the great part about live stream is it lives forever. This will be on YouTube, Brother Jeremiah. Generations of my family will be able to look at this and laugh at me. So, all right, Gardner is in the shotgun. They got a 4 wide receiver set. Quayle moves to the outside. Pearson. Reed comes in motion. Fake to him. Reverse to Quayle, but the ball's on the ground. And who is able to... Oh, Knights are upset that they didn't get it. Bulldogs avoid disaster on that one and recover it. That would have been about as bad as it gets to start the second half.
If you're a coach, your Adam's apple just went all the way up your mouth.
That's a great saying. All right. All right, so we're gonna pause here for a second. We're having some audio difficulties. Is it muted? No, he's unmuted.
Okay, no, I had it backwards. Oh. I'm sorry. That my wife told me I was having.
All right, we got it figured out. Gardner takes the sneak. Man, have you ever seen a kid be able to get like 7 yards on a QB sneak? Most of the time, that's what you set up for first and goal from the 2 yard line or from the 1 yard line. They use it. He splits those tackles, and it's incredible to watch. And I know you'll probably hear me say the same names over and over again, but that's just highlighting their dedication to their skills and their coaches being able to utilize that. But one underrated aspect, Brother Jeremiah, that we haven't talked about is the O-line. O-line's playing very well, giving him the space. So Nothing happens without that good O-line. Gardner's going to go underneath center. Pearson at the fullback. Quayle at the running back. Morosco comes in motion, gets on the line as a tight end. Gardner takes the snap. He hands to Pearson. The fullback dive. He powers forward. It's going to become a 4th and manageable situation. We don't see a whole lot of punting. It just becomes a question. The Knights have had good success on offense. Do you trust your defense or do you go for it?
I would think that they're going to go for it here. The Bulldogs will. Can't imagine them punting because I've seen several punts. Just that snap can get away and it's kind of dangerous. The ball can go off the side of the foot. Yesterday we had one of those. Ended up being a 10-yard punt. And so I imagine on this side of that they'll go for it.
All right, 4th down and 6. They're going to line up in the pistol formation. Gardner, Pearson behind him, and Quayle, the back. Now he drops down to the center. They move towards more of an I formation. The ball is snapped. He goes to the left side. He jukes to the left. He's not going to get it.
Nothing
All right,
there.
Great defense by the Black Knights. I don't think anybody expected that halfway through the 3rd quarter that the leading scoring team, the Bulldogs, would have 0 points. I wouldn't have had that on my bingo card today.
This is just the tenacity of the Knights coming out here, playing hard.
Well, they got 4 boys hanging off a golf cart. I hope leadership doesn't see that, but we have called them out. No, stitches get stitches. Anyway, some crazy things that you see at man camp. All right, Groom takes the snap, rolls to his right. There's the block by Reed. Wow, great by the receiver. Groom cuts inside, jukes out Gardner. Quayle comes back. Good pursuit by him. He gets the tackle. Oh, okay. We've got an injury on the field. So we're going to take a quick little break. You do know about the Man Camp app. You can follow it for the schedule for today for the junior varsity and varsity ball games. So at 12 o'clock, we're going to have Junior Varsity Championship here on Field 1, Consolation game on Field 2. Then at 1:45, we'll have the Varsity Championship here on Field 1 and the Consolation on Field 2. Any updates or changes to the schedule we found on the Man Camp app. So we're going to take a quick 30-second audio break. All right, they come back from the injury time out. 1st and 10 from the 47 for the Black Knights. One thing is clear, they are dominating the time of possession in this game. It's obviously something the coaches preach to the players, possessing the ball and keeping it. They've been slow and methodical on offense all day. The reverse to Lenentine. Gardner's in pursuit from the free safety position. They're able to take him down for a big loss on the play. It's just what the doctor ordered for the Bulldogs defense.
Few too many jukes there and not enough forward motion for him, which he had been successful several times. Bulldogs track him down, bring him down.
You know, my coaches always used to tell me, you run north and south,
Absolutely.
not east to west.
I didn't play a whole lot of football, but that's one thing that I learned is you always got to be going for positive yardage.
Yep.
Don't go backwards.
You can't go backwards. You're not going. Yeah, never mind. Anyway. There's a snap. Groom rolls to his right. He cuts back inside because of the pursuit there. All right. Nice tackle. Whew.
Great defense there by the Bulldogs.
They're slowing down this offense. So that was 55, Hezekiah Hillary, and number 11, Caden Pearson, in on the tackle. Good job by them. Now we're under 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Black Knights are up 6-0. Currently have possession of the ball. Bulldogs offense has been stifled today by turnovers on downs, a turnover, a fumble. There's a snap. Daly gets it. A ball almost comes out. It's going to be 4th and long. Coaches for the Bulldogs, Brother Jeremiah, are already saying they're going for it.
Yeah, I did not see the Black Knights punt much. I'm not even sure they did yesterday. Even when they're only on a 20, they just and it worked out for them yesterday.
Some coaches have very specific strategies as to what they want to accomplish with their team. Brother Pete is jawing with the sideline in a funny way, not a bad way. All right, Groom takes it. He jukes. Oh, he runs backwards, and that's a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
Great pursuit by the Bulldogs, able to push him back.
Kind of wondering if they were going to go for a pass play, but his intended receiver might have gotten knocked down. So then he had nowhere to go, and the Bulldogs just swarmed all over him. Excellent defense.
They did. So we're told they got a little bit of a top 10 play to show you. So we're going to take a quick little break, and we'll come back with the action. Gardner lines up in the shotgun. He takes it. He hands it off to Pearson. He's got a nice gain. I like how their offense runs. They use Pearson as a lead blocker. Kind of is playing a newer age fullback position. You don't necessarily see guys line up in the I formation, the fullback, ground and pound offense. But I like how they utilize his speed and size.
Yeah, they've been doing a great job today. Really, the only way the Knights stopped them on the Bulldogs' drive was that fumble.
Okay, so 2nd and 5 from the 44-yard line. Gardner in the shotgun position. Hillary at the tight end. Reed. They run a little bit of counter. Gardner's got space. Oh, he's just tripped up. Number 55, Jake Watt. If he doesn't get his feet, he's gone, and that's a touchdown. Wow.
That was an incredible effort by Watt, diving, just barely nicking the runner there and getting him down. What an incredible effort. But now the Knights are getting backed up against the wall a little bit.
They are getting backed up, and it's so impressive what they're being able to do. Just crazy. Their defense is played. I hate to say this, but I'm sure their coaches, they're like, man, you guys can shut them out, but maybe even possibly beyond their expectations. Just incredible what they've accomplished so far today. All right.
Looks like the
timeout
Knights
for the Black Knights. Interesting. They must have really saw something that they didn't like on that possession, because there's a minute 2 left in the third quarter. They are up 6-0, and I understand the importance of this, but
using that timeout right there.
That timeout is used a little bit early in the game, but it is what it is. All right, so while we got this timeout, we're going to show you a little bit more of the top 10, so we're going to take a quick audio break. All right,
He pitches it to Delaney. Delaney's off to the left. He's got a hold. He's going up the sideline. He breaks one tackle. He breaks two tackles. Can he break another one? He's going to go all the way. Touchdown.
Ball, watch the ball. To the left. A stiff arm. He's got room.
To his right, he's got blockers out in front of him. He's got a lot of speed. He gets inside the 10-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal for the second time today for the Bulldogs. Let's see, Brother Jeremiah, if they're able to punch it in. Now that clock is running. It possibly will get one more play before the end of the third quarter. It's been an excellent matchup between the Bulldogs and the Knights. We knew these were the two best teams in KFL. It was going to be very even going in. So I'm excited about the fourth quarter to see what happens.
Once again, it seems like the Bulldogs now wearing down, finding cracks, getting through, good runs, and the Black Knights having a hard time stopping them. Very important here.
Indeed. So here we go. Last play of the third quarter. Gardner takes it. He moves to the left. He cuts back inside. Then he has to go outside because the excellent pursuit on that one. That was Patrick Kavanaugh with the tackle. That's the end of the third quarter. Black Knights are up 6-0 on the Bulldogs. Bulldogs knocking on the door. We'll bring you back with the fourth quarter action as we switch ends of the field. Enjoy some of the commercials and top 10 plays of Man Camp 2026.
We need voices to rise up and lock arms together, shoulder to shoulder, and stand for God. You have to walk with God. You've got to read your Bible. You have to pray. It's got to become your relationship with God.
All right, we're back. Fourth quarter, KFL, Super Bowl, everything on the line. We're ready to go. Bulldogs knocking on the door. It's 2nd and 10 from the 10-yard line. Gardner underneath center, Pearson in the backfield. The handoff to Cuello. And he gets a few, but not enough. Notice today, Brother Jeremiah, they haven't had a lot of success up the gut. That Black Knight defense really collapsing, filling in the gaps. Outside, Gardner's had success.
Yes, and I figure at some point here before we see in these next two plays, you might see him try something.
I would be shocked if they don't go for it 2 times. Gardner cuts back inside.
Nothing there.
Nothing again. So it's going to bring down 4th and long, but they're definitely going for it.
Absolutely.
There is like a 99.9% chance they go for it. All right. If we saw a field goal, I have seen one field goal attempt this week, and he
Really?
missed. He missed.
Oh.
It was in the varsity yesterday between blue and red.
I did see some guys out here practicing, trying to.
Yeah, I was like,
get
I
ready
have to
for
give
it.
the kid credit. Like, he had the height and the distance. It was just a little bit off to the left. Way better than I would do.
Oh.
So
I have tried to kick field goals before, and it definitely not my forte. Here we go, 4th down. A lot's on the line here.
There is. So they're going to put Gardner in the shotgun position, 4 wide receiver set. He goes out to the left. There's a lot of black jerseys. They knew it was coming. He's able to cut, but he stays on his feet. He's down. Black Knights.
Stop by the Black Knights.
Wow.
Incredible.
Wow.
Defense in the red zone.
So, just so you know, the Bulldogs have scored 56 points coming into this game. So they're scoring almost 20 points a game. Nothing today. And we're 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. Black Knights, they, I talked to one of the coaches yesterday, and they had a very specific plan. They said, they got us on Monday or Tuesday. He's like, we have a good game plan for tomorrow. So obviously he was correct.
Now, the first quarter, the Black Knights used most of the clock.
11 minutes, 11-minute drive. There's the handoff.
He's breaking free.
He's breaking free.
He's breaking free. He's got some
Danny's
room.
going down the
He's
sideline.
got some room. He's still going. He's dragging his man. Incredible run. Were the Bulldogs able to? No. Incredible run. Wow. What an effort there.
Yeah, James Daly Jr. was able to take the ball on that one, just get a lot of yards. And honestly, I think, Jeremiah, that threw them off because they're so used to seeing Groom, Kavanaugh, Reed get the ball. He's kind of a fourth option on there. But, man, great run by him. Gardner with the touchdown-saving tackle. They're going to give it to him again, but the Bulldogs are like, hey, wait a second.
Yeah.
We've seen this before. So they bring him down. And, man, it's close. Whew. 8 minutes left. Wow, Black Knights are getting close to getting the victory here.
They can feel it, but no mistakes. You can't have mistakes here these last 8.5 minutes. You got to protect the ball. Still have to keep getting first downs.
Here they go. Wheatley Groom is going to take the snap. He goes off to his left. Kavanaugh blocks for him. He has to go back inside. Those are some nice moves to make something out of nothing, but he's brought down.
Now we have
Caleb Rivera was in on that one, and also
third
number
and very long.
41 for the Bulldogs. Have not called his name yet today, but we will here in a second. All right. Aaron Alexander was in there on the tackle, so I apologize. Someone didn't have their tablet up and ready, so who was that? All right, so we got a timeout on the field. There's 7:45 left. Black Knights really have been in control this whole game, but we're going to take a quick audio break, and we'll be right back. All right, here they go. 3rd down and 13 from the 43-yard line. Groom takes the snap. He rolls to his right. He's got some space. He's got blockers. He spins around. It's going to bring up a 4th and manageable situation. And, Brother Jeremiah, do you think they're going to go for it?
No doubt in my mind that they're going to go for this. But you gotta punch it through. I really felt like if Groom had just given a little extra gas, he might have been able to pick up that first down. He's being patient, and he does a great job with that. But I am seeing a few players kind of hugging their knees a little bit, and so see who can muscle it out.
Kavanaugh.
Probably a false start.
Ooh, was going to give it to Levantine. Wow, that backs them up. So instead of 4th and 4, you're going to have 4th and 9.
Once again for the Black Knights, this plagued them yesterday in very crucial times. Just a little miscommunication, end up with a flag. That hurts.
It does. Yeah, it definitely hurts you. And Black Knights are going towards the sideline. Bulldogs are staying on the field. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. That's odd to have the huddle on the far side of the field instead of the center, but, you know, it is what it is. They're going to run the team the way they want it. David Reed for the first time is in the backfield. Nope, they're going to swing him outside. Groom and Kavanaugh in the backfield. Groom takes it. He heads off left tackle.
Not
and
going to make
he's
it.
not going anywhere. Bulldogs with the stop. So under 6 minutes to play. It's still a ball game.
Ugh.
And, Brother Jeremiah, I did want to let you know the red flags are up, which means Man Candy is available after the game for all Man Camp staff. So
All right.
praise the Lord for that. I'm getting the rumblies in my tumbly because I haven't eaten enough this week.
You haven't?
I haven't eaten enough.
If you haven't eaten enough, I believe that's on you, brother.
Yeah, it is
that's
on me.
Really
That's-
on you.
It's a little bit of sarcasm. They feed us very well, and they feed your boys really, really well.
Excellent.
Honestly, shout out to the ladies.
Phenomenal. And I've got some picky eaters a lot. So.
Yeah, it has been a battle and not much stopping.
All right, and we're back. Huge drive for the Bulldogs. They've got to score. Black Knights have got to hold them. Super Bowl, KFL on the line. Cuello comes in motion. Cuello gets it. He cuts inside, but he's met immediately. All right, number 37 for the Black Knights. Wait, that can't. Yes, for the Black Knights, Jerome Daly, who had the big run earlier, takes him down. All right, so we got an injury timeout, so they're going to take care of that. And we'll be back in a few minutes. Just enjoy the sights and sounds of Man Camp 2026.
All right, he pitches it to Delaney. Delaney's off to the left. He's got a hold. He's going up the sideline. He breaks one tackle. He breaks two tackles. Can he break another one? He's going to go all the way. Touchdown!
Ball, watch the ball. To the left. A stiff arm. He's got room. He's still going. He broke loose. He's going. He's going all the way. Touchdown Bulldogs.
York gets he drops back. He throws up. He's got an open man. He's going. He could go all the way. And that is a touchdown! Got to get a stop here. All right, Morosco gets it. He fields it. He's got blockers out in front of him. He's going all the way, and he is in for the touchdown.
What a play!
immediately by a couple black jerseys. He cuts it back. He stays on his feet. Oh, he cuts back again. Oh, this is incredible.
He might get away.
How's he doing this?
He's going.
He's got a lot of space. He could go all the way. He cuts back inside. He makes the man miss. Oh, all the way down. What a shift in the play. Wow. Mason Gardner, human juke stick out there.
He made something out of nothing. He really was hard to take down out there. Made a big play.
Takes the snap, hands it off to Martineau. Martineau cuts it backfield. He's got more space. He's got nothing but daylight in front of him. That's a touchdown for the Black Knights. Martineau takes it all the way to the house.
Wow, what a great cutback. He just saw that opening, made that cutback, and to the end zone he went.
He handed it off. He handed it off again. There he goes. Black Knights, number 97, going down. Touchdown.
Roll with the sweep wide over right is met by one. Back two.
He's still going and all the way to touchdown, Red Raptors.
3 missed tackles, or we could say 3 broken tackles by Joel Kalkowski.
For over 8 decades, Bible Tracts Incorporated has remained committed to a singular mission, the Word of God to all the world. Today, despite unrest on the world stage, despite economic pressures, despite opposition from the world, the flesh, and the devil, BTI continues to pursue that goal with quality and intensity. Would you pray for us? Through BTI, God's people have invested hundreds of thousands of dollars into printing and shipping millions upon millions of gospel tracts worldwide over the past few years. Yet, the worldwide need is still so great. If you don't habitually carry tracts with you for the purpose of giving them to people that God brings across your path in your daily life, please consider beginning to do so. We will give you tracts for free. Just visit our website to place an order today.
Ready for the snap. Now this time pitch left to number 75, Samuel Robideau. He's down the sideline. He just went all the way.
Now we go over to the Gators. Gideon York has it. He has the edge, and he is in for the touchdown. Got it. He hands it to Tan. Tan goes to the outside. He's got a lot of space. He's only got a couple men to beat. He could. He goes all the way for the touchdown.
Under center, Kavanaugh takes the snap, hands it to Lincoln Hamilton, right up the middle, down the lane, touchdown, Gators! Woo!
Combs gets a snap, fakes to Harlow, looks to go downfield. He throws it, it's tipped, but Ransom catches it! That's a touchdown for the Raptors in overtime! What a throw, what a catch! There's that. Lincoln gets it. He hands it to Delaney. Delaney cuts inside. He goes left. He breaks 1 tackle, 2 tackles, 3 tackles, and Delaney's all the way into the end zone once again. Nobody can stop this kid.
What a run. That guy, once again, once he gets to open space, he is so dangerous.
All right, Gardner gets a snap. He rolls to his left. There's nothing but black jerseys there. He has to cut it back inside, and that's going to create 3rd and long situation for the Jeremiah. Had a little bit of time out there. We're under 5 minutes to play now. It's going to be 3rd and 9 from the 48. Black Knights have been in control this whole game, up 6-0, but one play could change everything.
One play will be all it takes. A little bit of a low snap there made it hard for Gardner. They don't want that. They've got to play clean, and they need a big play here.
Now, one thing to consider is the Black Knights did use a timeout earlier in the game, and the Bulldogs still have all 3. All right, so there's Gardner. He runs it upfield.
Gets to the outside.
He gets past the first down marker. So 1st and 10, under 4 minutes to play. Now, during that timeout, we just wanted to let you know it was an extended timeout. So you didn't miss any of the action. So you haven't missed any plays. There's no difference in the score. It's still 6-0 Black Knights. We're just about at the 3:30 mark here in the 4th quarter. KFL championship between the Bulldogs and the Knights. Bulldogs have been undefeated. Knights, their only loss was to the Bulldogs, and it was just a score of 8-0, and that was on Tuesday. Lots changed since then. Knights have been in control of the time of possession in this game. So Gardner comes up. Morosco's going to line up at fullback. Pearson at running back. Reed is the receiver. There's the snap. The handoff to Pearson.
Wow.
And he's brought down. That's number 28 for the Black Knights.
Excellent infiltration there.
That's Bentley Moon with the tackle. It's going to be 2nd and 11 from the 38. Under 3 minutes to play now. So plenty of time for the Bulldogs to get a score. But the Black Knights, they're content. They have the lead. Let that clock tick. So here we go. Gardner gets it. He cuts back inside. He's
pushing, he's turning.
3 or 4 yards. There's a timeout used on the field. 2:21 left. Gonna have to start utilizing the sideline. Of course, I don't believe we've seen a pass today. So it's gonna be a fascinating 2 minutes and 21 seconds. Now the interesting thing about that timeout is if at any point, because it's 3rd and 7, and the Black Knights are able to get the ball back there, as long as they maintain possession, they'll need 1 first down to run out the clock. So Knights are definitely getting excited.
Third down, let's go. Hold him here.
Minute about the junior varsity and varsity games because we are running a little bit behind. We were supposed to be at lunch 25 minutes ago. That's okay because we're enjoying this KFL championship. There's the handoff. It's a fullback dive to Pearson. He powers forward. It's going to be about a yard or 2 short, so it's going to be 4th down. This is I'm not going to say it's ball game, but this is going to be close. If the Bulldogs don't get this,
4th and 3.
It's going to be very unfavorable for them to win. Good job by the Knights, though, I will say that, of keeping everything in bounds, not letting them get to the sideline. But now they need 3 yards on 4th down. Gardner goes to his left. He's wrapped up immediately.
Does not make it.
He is taken down. Jake Watt, the first one in there. Clock stops.
A stop by the Black Knights. They really had not been very successful in stopping Gardner in the runs.
No.
Able to get the stop there. 1 minute, 36 seconds left.
Yep. So it looks like Bulldogs are only going to have 1 timeout left, and it's going to be tough with a minute. Oh, they didn't use that timeout. They just stopped it for the changing of possessions. So, okay, Pete says, nope. Stop the clock. 1:26 is what he says. 1:26 left on the clock. So they're not going to have used that timeout. So they'll have 2 timeouts left. They could get the ball back with a little bit of time, but 1 first down away from the Black Knights being the 2026 KFL champions. I really, if we had more time, Brother Jeremiah, I would have liked to see a grudge match, see these teams play for a 3rd time. But that's not how Man Camp works. Today is it. Everybody's headed home. So, well, except for the people in Dwight. They're going to stay here.
Right. This has been an excellent game. Just 2 running offenses.
Yep.
Powering against each other. And somehow the Black Knights find a way to keep the Bulldogs scoreless.
So there they go.
So far.
Kavanaugh's going to take the snap. He keeps it. You see him. He's got that ball tucked. He does not want to lose hold of it because he knows if we keep possession, we're going to be able to win this game.
Are they trying to – they're not pushing hard towards trying to get a first down. Do they think they can run it out without it?
Well, we'll see. So here we go. Kavanaugh's going to take the snap. He takes it up the middle, just holds on to that ball. They drive him back. He's taken down. Number 77, Rivera, with the tackle. They're going to use that last timeout.
It's still running.
Well, maybe not. Maybe they've used. All right, so they're going to let it run a little bit. Okay. Here we go. Kavanaugh is going to take the snap. Under 30 seconds to play. All right, he takes it. He goes up the gut. And he stopped. They use their timeout. Okay, so under a minute to play. So that was actually a pretty good strategy. No, it was a great strategy by the Bulldogs. Okay. So it's going to be 4th down and 7 for the Black Knights. We know they're going for it. 4th and 5. My bad. From the 35. I don't think that's right. But anyway, they stop them. Clock stops because it's under a minute. They'll have no timeouts, but they will have a chance to take a shot at the end zone. We've not seen them pass all day. So, but, I mean, you got to. You're not going to cover that many yards.
Seems a little dangerous there. I know the Black Knights coaches know what they're doing. There is 22 seconds left. You are at the 34-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have change of possession, I'm assuming you do get a dead ball there.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct? So
yep, dead ball. So
there's no way they're going to run out these 22 seconds here.
No. Let's say okay, they're saying break the huddle. Let's go.
Kind of surprised that the Black Knights didn't push a little harder for some of those plays.
Yeah.
Are they punting?
Okay, they're going to punt?
They punt
Interesting.
the ball.
Gardner gets it. He runs up the right sideline. He makes a man miss. He cuts back inside, and he's out of bounds. Clock stops, 14 seconds. Ball at the 30-yard line.
This game is not over.
There's going to be a couple shots here. Woo! It's going down to the wire.
I guess the Black Knights putting all the trust on their defense.
Oh, man, I can't.
I'm not sure about that there.
I mean, that really didn't change. You're talking about a difference of 5 yards. I just wouldn't have wanted it because I've seen Gardner take a punt return for a touchdown this week. I wouldn't have wanted to punt to him, and he had a nice return.
He did have a nice return. Very dangerous here. We got 14 seconds. This may be the last play.
Gardner gets it. He looks. He goes. He's got a man. All right. So Lenentine was there. He was looking for Hillary. 10 seconds left. So only 4 goes off the clock there. Not bad. Groomley comes off the field.
The tension is in the air here on this field.
Woo. We can feel it now. And they got the ball back. 10 seconds, but anything that happens in bounds is going to be ball game. It's sideline or end zone, or this game is over. All right. Gardner takes the snap. He looks to go downfield. He throws. He's got Reed. And
intercepted by the Black Knights. Intercepted.
Reed's got it. He's going down the sidelines. He just takes a knee, and that's it. It's over. The Black Knights are your 2026 Man Camp KFL champions. Congratulations to them, but also great job, great effort, never quit by the Bulldogs. That concludes this morning's action. We will give an update here in a second. I'm going to let Brother Jeremiah talk about the game a little bit. I'll check with our field coordinator to see exactly what time junior varsity games are going to start. It was scheduled for 12. We're a little bit behind.
Well, we have the Bulldogs and the Knights coming together at the center field. What a game. What a battle. Defensive battle. Today, the Black Knights able to come out on top. And at the end there, that pass, just a little bit under intended receiver. The man was open. Black Knights able to pick it off, run out the clock, and win the Super Bowl here in the No Fear League. The Black Knights, your 2026 Super Bowl champions in the No Fear League.
Are we staying live? All right, that concludes this morning's action. We'll be back in a little bit for the junior varsity and varsity championship games. We hope that you can join us. I've been Andrew Lamb. This is Jeremiah Hirschberger, and we'll see you here in a little bit.